What's up, y'all? So I wanted to split up the video. The first part is going to be about me telling y'all about my journey with being post-op and everything. Then the next part is my experience with the Crane Center. So my experience with the Crane Center has been amazing. My team, I absolutely love them. The only thing I do not like, or I've had troubles with the authorization team, and also with Arise and their billing department. So, um, like before surgery, I've been calling them nonstop trying to get an update on if everything was approved, the status of where I'm at with getting everything approved if it hasn't been. And after I think it was 2 weeks before we had to leave, somebody finally hit me back, or I called them and they finally answered. I can't remember which way it went, but I've also been emailing them. So once I finally got the call, they were telling me like everything was approved like back in January. And I was like, hey, why don't they tell me? So I wouldn't be calling y'all like this. But they were saying, yeah, everything was approved because I had to also call my insurance company to try to see where everything was at with my prior authorization. And they had said they didn't see anything and to maybe contact my provider and everything. So, that's what I did. I called the Crane Center. And they were saying, yeah, they had sent everything off in January, I believe, and everything was good. The only reason why my insurance company didn't know what was going on was because they said I didn't need a prior authorization, so that's why they couldn't see anything. So I feel like if the Crane Center, as far as the authorizations team, if they can do a little bit better with their communication, be all good. So my advice to y'all would be on their ass. So call them as much as you can, or call them a lot frequently, so you can get an idea of what's going on and where you're at. Now I will say the reason why they were behind too was because of that snowstorm they had. So I get it, but still, like at least let me know back in January when you had got that confirmation that everything was good and ready to go. Um, the rise, same thing. Same situation kind of happened. I was calling nonstop, trying to see where I was at, and it was hard to get in touch with somebody. But also, again, they had a snowstorm, so that was a thing. But finally, somebody had got back to me. They finally told me, and I think this was like a week before we had went out, or a week and a half before we had went out to Austin, and they were saying they finally told me how much I owed, and it wasn't a lot, thank God. So my advice and what I've been hearing is to make sure you be on their butt and try to see what's going on with everything, so when you get there, you won't be surprised. Because I hate for y'all to get to your surgery, you're all excited and everything, and they're like, "Oh, you owe all this amount of money." Now I will say they will set up a payment plan with you, but you have to put down 70%, and then they'll have a 6-month plan where you can pay the rest. So that's also something to think about. Um, but besides that, I completely love her team. Dr. DeLeon, she was great. Answered all my questions. And it was just an amazing experience, to be real with you. I definitely would suggest them to anybody. So if you're looking in or trying to find a surgeon, I would definitely say look into them. And if you are going to Austin soon and you're looking for a place to stay, we stayed at Uptown Suites in Round Rock, Texas. And on Bookings app, oh, it's also an extended stay, but on the Booking app, it's gonna say like 757 or something like that, and some change. But they told us when we got there that's a lot cheaper if you call them. They'll have a better quote for you, and if you stay there for a month, depending on if you get a 1 bed or a 2 bed room, it could be 1,500 or 1,600. So that's another option for you. And they have a lot of food places around there. Walmart's over there. It's the Lyft driver that we had said it's a really nice area, so you don't have to deal with a whole bunch of crime or whatever the hell. Um, But we had a really good experience. And then, like, in that same area or whatever, there's a gas station and McDonald's. So, if you got your car or whatever, and or if you're trying to eat, you can go across the street. But we we had a pretty good experience. The rooms were big, the bathrooms were huge. But I'll definitely say if you want to stay there, that's another option for you. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. And I'll keep y'all posted with everything. So thank y'all for being on this journey with me. I appreciate y'all. And I hope y'all have a great day.